Hi guys, this is Risuchi and
Phamtom.
we are starting a new YouTube variety channel that will feature content such as Am I the Asshole, story posts, reaction to videos, gym and fitness, gaming, etc.
So, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law if she keeps rearranging my kitchen, she can get a hotel room? I, 29 female, am married to a wonderful man, 30 male, who is also the brother of my best friend. Our heights are very different, with me being 6'6" and him being 5'7". All of his family are on the short side, and it led to some adjustments in our living arrangements at first, but we found what worked for us. We realized early on that it was easier for him to use the step stool to reach what he needed in the kitchen than for me to constantly be crouching to get what I needed, as that gets painful quickly for me. This was fine until my mother-in-law came to stay with us 2 weeks ago. Her roof needs repairs. My husband and I have a spare room while my best friend doesn't, so it was the only logical that she come stay with us. She has constantly been moving things about in the kitchen, lowering items as she doesn't want to use the step stool, which isn't anything to do with her age or fearing she'll fall. She just doesn't want to. She keeps harping about how it's ridiculous, everything is so high up, and it's rude for guests. My husband has repeatedly shut her down, stating my comfort matters more than theoretical guests, and asked her not to move things. She lets it go for a day, then things are moved again. I've expressed frustration to my husband about this, and the final straw came today, when I went to make myself a coffee and could not find my coffee mugs anywhere. It took me 5 minutes to find them in my kitchen, and I found them in the lower cabinet that I had to kneel to get them out of. I was angry and snappish at this, as my back had hurt from getting my mug, and I told her if she could not stop herself from rearranging my kitchen, she could get a hotel room, as I have had enough of her entitlement. This led to a lot of blustering and some tears, that she was just trying to make it make more sense, and how this is her son's home, and how it's just a little reorganization, and that they shouldn't all suffer because I'm tall. She then also began to say how I'm heartless to expect her to stay in a hotel over the holidays. My husband was clearly uncomfortable at this and didn't want his mother upset, but he told her that it wasn't just his home, but mine too, and if she wouldn't respect my comfort and happiness, then she would have to leave. She went into the guest room, and I can hear her crying still. My husband is clearly getting anxious and upset over this, but he's not backing down, and I feel awful that my snapping led to him feeling like this. Maybe I should have just put up with it, or been more gentle about how I dealt with it. I honestly don't care that she's upset, which may make me sound heartless, but I hate that my husband is feeling this way.
Thanks, R. First up, 6'6" is really tall, and having to crouch down is very difficult. We don't know if she has a medical condition, but having to bend down constantly seems painful to me. I know that having to step up the stool every time she goes into the kitchen is a hassle. Assuming that the stool is sturdy and she can safely step up without any trouble. But this is your house, and she should have talked with you before rearranging the items in the kitchen. I know that you are emotional, and I get that why you did what you did. And I think you should have talked it out with your husband and her to reach an agreement. But ultimately, I do think this is your house, and she should respect your decisions and boundaries.
I agree that she needs to have a sit down with both her husband and mother in law and actually reach an agreement. In my opinion, though, I think she wasn't in the wrong. As someone who used to work in a field of constant bending and crouching, it's uncomfortable, and I'm 5'6". I also don't know anyone who is on the short side and keeps their mugs on the lower cabinets. And I have family who are shorter than me. I get that you feel bad for your husband, but this is also your home. And he's setting boundaries so that you don't get bullied, as many other stories shows, by their mother-in-laws. So a good job to him, you know?
So, let's look at some of the comments from Reddit, see what people say.
This comment comes from Owls and Cardinals, not the asshole. You stood up for yourself and gave a fair warning. I believe you've been quite patient. I appreciate that your husband is uncomfortable, but so be it. Sometimes life is uncomfortable. She had plenty of opportunities to stop complaining and to stop moving things around before you drew this line. Express appreciation for your husband and just let her sit with it. To be honest, I'd be wondering about past interactions with her. She seems almost to take offense to your height, somehow. And I wonder if anything has ever come up about your fit with your husband. The optics of such a statuesque person or whatnot. People are weird.
Well, I completely agree with this. You gave her multiple chances, but ultimately, you deserve to be comfortable in your own home.
You know, I didn't think that her mother-in-law had an issue with her height, but this comment gave me a new perspective on why her mother-in-law might have had done what she did. Hopefully that's not the case though, but you never know. This comment comes from throwaway1975764. Not the asshole. I'm 5'7". I can access 80% of my kitchen storage just fine, and I just use the step stools for the rest. If she wants one mug kept lower, I presume that would be fine. No need to rearrange the whole cupboard.
Thanks, Or. This comment is correct. She should have kept a few items in the place where she wanted them and leave the rest where they are.
This. Oh my god. I was thinking this the whole time while I was reading the post. Why couldn't she just take whatever she was going to need, whether it was cups or plates or anything else, and she could have just put it in the lower cabinets if that's what she wanted or that's where she preferred to have them.
Okay, guys, so that is it. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Thank you.
If you guys liked our content, please like and subscribe for more videos. We'll see you guys in the next time. Bye. Alright, so this is going to be our test run. I'm going to start by introducing us, and I am going to say my name, then your name, and we're going to get the ball rolling, okay? Alright. Hi guys, we're starting our... Oops, wrong one. Okay, once more. Take 2. Hi guys, this is Risuchi and... Seriously?